Good morning. Welcome to ATI ProMedia. We're going to have a shorter show because we got so many things going on. We actually need to get to our day jobs. Markets are moving. Farmers are excited. Looking at the quote board real quick, corn's up 6, beans are up 12, wheat's up. Now you're probably wondering, if China canceled wheat, why is wheat up? That's yesterday's news. We're today's news today. Everyone got a good glimpse of what happens when the rumor mill starts and then the actual it happens. So the saying in trading and markets is buy the rumor, sell the facts, right? And the facts came out that China canceled some wheat. We're not a big seller of wheat to China. They did buy a bunch from us in Canada earlier in the year. China's being China. They get to play their games. They're very good at it. They're probably not liking what's happening in this political front, if I had to guess, and they're flexing their muscles. We also had some news coming out of Mexico. A little quieter day here when I look over at the meats mixed board over there. But overall, here's what we want to do today. Short show, ask a question. We're going to get you a little prepped for the crop report tomorrow. We're doing premium content here. Dave Lechtenberg's got a nice show. We're going to film that right after this. We did a nice show yesterday with Jesse Allen. Connor B, welcome to the show. We might talk a little Dees Cotton on this show. Looks like we have a good group of people watching. I like seeing that go up. Big day yesterday, 7,000 subscribers. I'm done talking. Back to you.
Absolutely. 2 days in a row, we're going to talk cotton, Tommy. What a week. But let's pound through some headlines. You mentioned that first one. China cancels 130,000 metric ton of wheat. And so we saw that good. What was that? It was right when we started doing this, Tommy, November, December. We saw that rhetoric. China had a short wheat crop. They were going to come to the U.S., have to come to the U.S. Looks like they're backpedaling. Good lesson in flash sales. Until it's physically shipped, right? It's just on paper. And so I'm going to keep plugging along because I want to look at charts with this grain market moving. But the other one, something I want to keep my thumb on, is this whole GMO debate between the Mexico and U.S. And Mexico came out and says they want proof that GMO corn is safe for its people, that their ag minister says. And so we've seen this rhetoric go back and forth, right? It's a push-pull. Probably, I think it was May of last year, around this time, March, May of last year, we saw Mexico come out and say that they were not going to take genetically modified corn from the U.S., right? They're our top corn buyer. And now we've had a back and forth for this past year, right? Well, they can take it in livestock, but they're not going to take yellow corn to make tortillas. And now we'll see what the U.S. says. Let's keep an eye on that one, Tommy. So other one, back to you, 10-year yield.
Oh, yeah, 10-year. 410, that was up to 430. So here's the deal. During December, we went all the way down to 3.8, coming hot off the year. Inflation coming back. We go up to 430. We're right in the middle. This is the most important thing you need to know on the financial side of today's show. The Fed is backstepping their rate cuts. Fed's Kashkari, I believe he's out of Minneapolis, came out yesterday and said not only might the Fed not lower rates, I think if I read it right, he said if inflation picked up, the Fed could raise rates. So totally backstepping. I'm really interested in seeing what the Fed does coming in the election year. We are in the election year. I'm interested to see how they get out of this. State of the Union tonight, we're going to be told that everything is getting a lot better, and I did this. But just like when I drove down to Florida a few years ago, and we were sticking "I did this" stickers on all the pumps. My daughter thought that was the funniest thing ever. The problem with the "I did this" when the gas was $5 was most of the pumps already had the stickers on. Anyway, if you know, you know. But the "I did this" is going to happen. Now, real quick, to farmers, people in livestock, I had a farmer tell me a few months ago, the president's got to win over the farmers, otherwise he's not going to win. I don't know if he's living in 1960s or what's going on. Only 1% of you are in agriculture, and there's a war against agriculture, and you're not winning the way they're coming after you in all the different ways. So we have a problem in production ag. They talk left and they walk right. They say what they say when they come to your small town and tell you this, but when it comes to presidential elections, they're going to do what they want to do for the 99% of the vote, not the one. And that is very important to add.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hopeful. State of the Union address. I'm hopeful. Maybe you think we could see something about, March 1st, they were supposed to talk about sustainable aviation fuel if we can have biodiesel. Could he say something like that? Give it a real rah. Maybe I'm being optimistic, Tommy, but I'd love to hear some rhetoric uh, in that shape and something in that form.
I'm a, that's interesting because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to talk about it. One, Tucker Carlson announced yesterday, and I'm not saying I like Tucker Carlson or don't like him. I just like the fact that the guy got fired from Fox News, started TCN, Tucker Carlson News Network, and he's going to go live after the presidential debate. Now, he'll have his spin. You have Dan Bongino, and he's on, I believe, Rick, look at me. Is it the app Rumble? Yeah, Rumble, right? So Rick, producer Rick there, made me download Rumble, click on Dan Bongino. Here's what's so interesting about media. And we're taking a little sidekick. I know you said we're going to go short, but this is very important. Very important. Joe, make a short out of this. 2 days ago, AM radio texted me and said, click this link and you got to fight for AM radio. Yesterday, I'm looking at Dan Bongino and he's got 110,000 people watching him live on an app called Rumble. Tucker Carlson's going to go live tonight. I promise you, there'll be more people watching Tucker Carlson via X on an app than there will be people watching traditional network. For the very reason we started this show, the way you get news and the way you get information has changed. You mark my words, I'm willing to bet on it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Tommy, with that, grain markets are moving. You want to pull us some charts?
Yeah,
Look at
Joe, you
some
want to
moving
pull them up?
average.
I'll let Joe click. There we go. Nov 24. Folks, this is a daily Nov 24. How nice is it to finally draw a line that here's where we made some lows. We're heading the right way. We can go many more days before we even get a 12 in front of us. It is silly season. We're going to have a report. I've seen when reports like this come out. If you want to sell no beans at $12, it's a lot easier to do it if you have an offer at the elevator on an HTA, a futures offer in your account. If you want to set some floors, if you don't like this price, give me a price you like. Give any broker who you're listening to a price. Matter of fact, you don't even need a broker. If you want to buy something, go click and do something. But you do need to take action because if we did have an explosive move, which at this point is possible. Real quick, let's switch to corn.
Yep.
This is what we talk about a lot more. I mean, we talk cattle with Brady, but in ag, if you're in North Dakota and you're growing barley, it's based off of corn. If you're making a decision if you're going to plant cotton or something else, it's based off of corn. In my opinion, as a trader at the Board of Trade, the whole world's based off of corn and everything else is just spinning from there. What do you see when you see this chart, Connor?
Yeah, nice bounce. It's the price action we wanted to see, right? We broke, I think it was actually on the May chart, but we broke through some moving averages and I think we're seeing a little short covering, Tommy. So,
Right, moving averages being 21-day moving average. We are now above that 21 moving average. We're moving the right direction. The old first notice day trick got them all.
How quick can you put in like the 50-day? Can you pull that in? I'm testing your chart skills.
I can do it. I can do it. You really are doing this to me.
No
I'm doing it. Hold on. I'm clicking. I have to hit the moving average button, but I don't know what days will come up. So what else do we have? Tell us about ATI ProMedia Premium. I understand it is live and going.
We are rocking and rolling. What day is it, Tommy? I believe it is. Is it day 2 or day 3? Don't quote me on that. But yesterday, you and Jesse Allen talked. Great conversation. I think a lot of Jesse. He's great to listen to. I could listen to him all day. Today, I think we're gonna get the man, the myth, the legend, Dave Lechtenberg. What topics are you guys gonna focus on, Tommy?
I am failing on this moving average.
That's all right. That's all right. I put you on the spot.
Well, there's so many choices. You really did. There's literally on these charts, there's over 50 indicators I can put. And then I can put what time frame we want. Then we have to base it. Is it off the May or is it off of continuation? So we'll work on that. Jesse Allen and I spoke about what he learned at Commodity Classic. We also spoke about election. I call it Rocky 8 now. We're going to stick with that because we have two candidates who are above 80 years old. It's going to be interesting. If you don't like what's going on in the political politics, put your name on the ballot. That's all I can say. We're not choosing sides. We're choosing how is this going to affect the American farmer and the rancher and anyone involved in agriculture, and what policies will come out of this or what policies won't come out of this. Will we have a farm bill by election 2024? Jesse Allen, top notch. Hey, if you want more Jesse Allen, catch him on Market Talk. That's over on YouTube. Catch him on AOA. That's all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely good stuff. I think Tommy, I think we can go ahead and wrap it up. These markets are moving. What we got from Luke? Luke, we missed you. We talked cotton yesterday. Beatings in the grain markets will continue until morale improves. Many such cases. Okay, I hope. I'm not sure what he's trying to say,
Well,
but
I can add a little color to that.
yeah.
We can come on the show and say March corn's up 8, folks. Dees corn's trading 466. I mean, the Dees corn's going to lightly go up. The front month caught a little bid for various reasons. Could be that China bought some corn out of the PNW. When you get corn under $1 under your cost production, folks, it's on sale. It makes sense that it's bouncing. It's scary as heck the way it went down. Luke, I have great news for you, bad news for you. I found your sweatshirt and I found your cup, but they're both in Ag Bull. It's going to be another 2 weeks till all the ATI ProMedia gear shows up. So you're going to be the coolest guy down there with both an Ag Bull Carhartt sweatshirt like this and an Ag Bull cup, and the ATI cups are on the way. Real quick before we go, everyone, if you're out there, I want to give away American flag. If you love America, even my Canadian friends, we want to give away American flag. Morning G, I interviewed Tony Dunker. Tony Dunker, by far an amazing woman, good friend, broker, one of the owners of Advanced Trading. She's top notch. I can't wait to see that interview, Cesar. Cesar
Absolutely.
offered to come on the show, and we will do that someday. So with that, he's asking about fertilizer too, but we need to wrap it up. How do people get a hold of us, Connor B?
Yep. Send us an email. Give us a call, 855-737-FARM. Tomorrow, we'll talk State of the Union. We're going to talk USDA report. We'll be going live for the USDA report, and then we'll have some other guys give you an expert analysis. So big day tomorrow. Let's wrap it up, Tommy.
I'm off to Ohio or bust. See y'all.
Thanks for joining us. We're here every day, 9 a.m. Central. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.